Hello everyone, welcome to my presentation about handwritten character recognition using convolutional neural network and contour detection. My name is Ahmad Nurmaulana Firly from Bandung Institute of Technology. As we know, rapid technological advancement has made world going more digitally in most aspects, especially in terms of digital documents. But the current technological advancement doesn't make people leave handwriting as their daily activities. Why? Because a study by Paul Mueller and Daniel Oppenheimer suggests that writing by hand increase memory retention and understanding, especially for students. So we are still produce a lot of handwritten data. Handwritten recognition is easily done by human, but we need a machine or computer to taking over the job when it comes to recognizing a lot amount of handwritten data. Several methods are proposed to recognizing character. Researchers often combine machine learning with image processing, but recently have focused on using deep learning approach. So we are going to simulate character recognition based on convolutional neural networks or CNN and contour detection. The system starts with detecting a word via contour detection and segmenting the character. Then CNN will do the job to recognize the characters. The output of the system is a word predictor. So basically we are going to predict a word. This presentation would also discuss the tuning parameter of our CNN models. The parameters varies across the number of epoch, batch size, and activation function variation. Analysis of variance or ANOVA will use to compare accuracy and computation time for several parameter configuration. In this experiment, we use MNIST datasets to train the CNN models. Another datasets that we use is the datasets from Kaggle community to test our word predictor. And this is our convolutional neural network architecture. So we are going to talk about our experiment. The first is tuning number of epoch. Choosing the right number of epoch is important. This table represents the number of epoch when the batch size is 1024 and the optimizer is Adam. From the experiment, we know that greater number of epoch would produce greater accuracy, but the computation time would also increases. It happens at any bit size and optimizer that we had evaluated. We also perform an ANOVA test and determine that 0.05 as the threshold or the alpha. From the ANOVA test, we can see that the p-value for both accuracy and computation time are less than the alpha. It means that each combination of number of epoch has a different ability in terms of accuracy and computation time. Increasing the number of epoch would produce greater accuracy, but it doesn't always good because we found that sometimes increasing the number of epoch would make the model overfit. This feature illustrates those conditions. The second is tuning the batch size. Batch size is also important because it involves the memory size when we train the models. We design the batch size as the power of 2 because it would help the computer, since 2 is the base of binary numeral system. This table shows the effect of batch size when the number of epoch is 100 and the optimizer is SGD or stochastic gradient descent. The result is opposite to the number of epoch because bigger batch size would decrease the accuracy and computation time. From the ANOVA test result, we can see that the p-value for accuracy is less than the alpha, while p-value for computation time slightly more than the alpha. It means that each combination of batch size has a different ability in terms of accuracy. Otherwise, the computation time between several batch size relatively has the same ability. The third is choosing optimizer. There are a lot of optimizer that we could choose. In this experiment, we evaluated adaptive moment estimation, or ADEM, and stochastic gradient descent, or SGD. The hardest part of using SGD is tuning the learning rate. When the learning rate is not fit the dataset, SGD optimizer would give bad accuracy results. In our experiment, we had tried 0.1, 0.01, and 0.001 as learning rate value for the SGD optimizer. The value of 0.1 come up as the best choice for our datasets. From the ANOVA test result, we can see that the p-value for both accuracy and computation time are more than the alpha. What does it mean? It means that each combination of optimizers such as ADEM and SGD relatively have the same performance in terms of accuracy and computation time. So this is the tuning parameter summary. And this is the ANOVA test for tuning parameter. The best three parameters, as stated before, we had many configuration of parameters. We try for number of epoch, 3 batch size value, and 2 type of optimizers. The best result based on accuracy are shown in the table. Since we have not only considered the accuracy, but also the computation time, in this experiment, we choose the third configuration with 98.42% accuracy and 298.84 second computation time. This is the confusion matrix. The confusion matrix shows that there are several characters that our models often to be confused. Notable character pairs are W with N, O with B, and U with V. You can see here in the slide that D with O and U with V are fairly identical. And after tuning the parameter, we are going to predict a word or implement our model as a word predictor. The system starts with detecting a word via contour detection. The word that has been detected would be separated into a sequence of characters with bounding boxes. After that, every single character would be detected using a CNN. The model often fails to predict when the character consists of C, D, L, N, O, U, V, and W. This is related to our discovery about identical character. Furthermore, our contour detection also contributes to the word prediction accuracy. This is due to its lack capability to segment a character that too close to each other. So this contour detection-based word prediction would fail if the word is cursive handwritten. This is the performance of our models. The test sets consist of 100 handwritten words. Our models perform quite good with 72% accuracy. As a comparison, a result from Kaggle community shows that using convolutional recurrent neural networks, or CRNN, with the same datasets have reached 82.16% accuracy, but it took 2,405.30 seconds to train the model. Another paper with deeper architecture shows that it could reach 89.16% accuracy. So we are going to the last session of our presentation. This is the conclusion. The first is increasing the epoch would also increase the accuracy and the computation time, but be aware of overfit model. On the other hand, decreasing the batch size would increase the accuracy and the computation time. The second, ADAM optimizer learning rate will automatically adapt, while SGD optimizer learning rate must be manually tuned. In our experiments, ADAM's optimizer performs better than the SGD optimizer. Hence, we suggest using SGD with all the convenience. The third, the ANOVA test shows that tuning number of epoch would make a statistically significant difference for accuracy and computation time. Tuning batch size is only significant for accuracy, and optimizer variation doesn't have any statistically significant effect. The best accuracy and computation time for our models are 98.42% and 298.84 seconds respectively. The last, the model performance for detecting a handwritten word only reached 72% accuracy. This is the reference. So if you have a question related to our presentation or our project, feel free to contact me through my emails. Finally, thank you for your attention and have a nice day, everyone.